Hello, Cozy Vapor fans. Tonight I'm gonna finish up coloring a leather project. I am doing it for a uh, person that is not related, but knows my wife very well. She's an elderly lady. She's very religious, and she wanted me to just make her something real nice. Well, if anybody knows me, I don't just go half-assed on my projects. When I go real good. I try to, at least. And no, it's just the lighting. My eyes do not look like that. I am completely sober. So I have 3 more letters to do, and I just thought I'd show you what I do in the process. Now, I have used some acrylics, I have used some black dyes, um, and also I'll show you when I get down to here. So let me go ahead and move the camera. Okay, so as you can see, I have a rose up here, some leaves, I have a cross here, and a set of praying hands there. Hope you can see it. And a couple doves. And I made a little rose here too. I had to use 2 stamps. Just made the design. I wanted. What I did was I had a pretty much a teardrop looking piece of leather, and so all this right here I was using for practice stamps on designs I could make for this, and I come up with that. I thought that was pretty neat. The last name of the lady is named Jacobs. But what she doesn't know, and my wife is not going to tell her, the praying hands and the cross both have a glow-in-the-dark yellow paint on them. And she likes to have her windows open during the day, and so that's going to collect. And from what I've been told, she has very good eyesight. And so at night, the praying hands and the cross are going to show up on it. But I just like to show you the finishing touches on it. I just, go experimenting with stamps, and I come up with this little, let's see if you guys will, if it'll actually get close enough to see it. Pretty good, neat little looking stamp there. But I'll go ahead and just show you the last 3 here, and hopefully my big old fat hand don't get in the way of it. If it does, I apologize. And then I'll let this dry for a day, and then while it's drying, I'm going to put, sand this. I got a little bit of little edges here. I cut this out with the scroll saw, and I'll just shine up the edges a little bit here. I do like gluing the leather to the wood first and then cutting it. That way you have a uniform cut. You're not sitting here trying to sand wood down to match the leather. It all matches. So all I got to do is round off the edges. But this is a black leather dye, or not black, but a brown leather dye pen. And basically just like Bob Ross, a hair and some air. And folks, if you are trying this and your eyesight is not very good up close, I highly recommend getting you some magnifying glasses. It works really, really well. You can see. I do like it. Once I got these $5 readers, my as you can see, my work has really come up. And I'm not tooting my own horn here, but I've just noticed that my work has really gone up in detail. Now, what I always do is I don't try to go to the inside because your tip will lay down and then like actually let's see, lay down and you know you might get over your line that you was wanting to go. So I just use she's got a real fine point to it, and it's a very movable felt tip. These I found these at Hobby Lobby a long time ago, and I use them sparingly. It's pretty much a low odor, and see right here, I always just like come up over it and rest my hand on it. That way, I'm not accidentally touching this stuff. This stuff should be fairly dry, but why risk it? Okay, so then I go off to the interior. And this dye is a little bit liquid. This is a wood stamp font. That is the 3/4 inch set, and this is what the O looks like. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to see them, but you know, you're looking at it that way, it don't look all that impressive. But once you get it pressed down onto leather, I really do like how it pops. And see, the good thing I like about the wood font is you can use a dark brown, or you know, you could actually put whatever color you wanted on it, but I think a good brown wood tone, earth tone to it. First off, it collects in the grooves and makes it darker. I think it really makes it pop, and you don't have to be exactly uniform in your color. You can leave, you know, like little brush strokes here. See, I can come back up here and do that, and that is actually enhancing the wood, because the more layers you put on this wood on with dye, the darker it gets. So if you go back and do a few little scrapes and spots on it, when it dries, it actually will give it that streaked look, like actual finished wood would. My wife is watching movies. I hope I don't get a strike for it, but just so YouTube, if they're reviewing this, knows I do not own rights to whatever is playing in the background. My wife is entertaining herself over there with the television, which I highly disdain. I do not watch television at all. Television is basically, it tells lies to your vision. They call it programming for a reason. It's my view that TV is meant to distract you from what's going on out there. And I know it's winter time, so I know it's cold out for most of the country, but last few days it's been actually pretty decent outside, and I've actually been able to get outside and get barefoot. Get barefoot out on my lawn. It's a really good feeling to go out and actually ground yourself. You know, taking your bare feet and getting yourself in the ground. Now I have seen people that make shoes that have like a metal spike on them, and have a wire that come up and like attaches around your ankle. Now, I don't know how much that would work for grounding yourself, but it works for electricity, and our bodies are all electric. Okay, let's see. I want to check this B out. Where's that B? That's the A, that's the C. There's the B. Okay, so the B does have a little corner here. I thought maybe I misprinted it. But no. Let's see. Okay. But yes, definitely get out in the sunshine if you are able to. It's very important to do these days. If you've been experiencing headaches and like dizzy spells recently, do not be concerned, because that is part of the, I don't want to scare nobody, but it's part of the ascension process. First I thought it was my diabetes screwing up on me, and see, we can actually even just zip around here, make a few streaks. I just thought it was my diabetes acting up on me, and I checked my blood sugar, and it's where I normally run. I'm one of those guys that do get a feeling of when my blood sugar is low, and I get real irritable if my blood sugar is too high, which I'm just about out of insulin, and sitting here on 3 weeks unpaid unemployment with no health insurance. So, as soon as my insulin pen is gone, I am out of insulin. And I don't know where Trump gets his information that the price of insulin went down. For a 3-month supply, my insulin is $150. I think that's what they quoted me at the pharmacy. As soon as they said 100, I said, I can't afford it. But yep, that's what it runs. It is cheaper than it used to be. I do take a slow-acting insulin. It's called Lantus. And they do have the German equivalent of Lantus here in the States now. But still, the $150, I cannot afford it. But if you guys want to help me out, go to victoryliquid.com. Use my code, TheCrazyVapor. That will not only save you 10% off of your order, just about every day we do now offer a juice of the day. So along with your purchase, saving money on the purchase price using my code, we will include usually a max bottle for absolutely free. Some days it's a Victory bottle. So, like today it was Coolada. But it just depends upon what it is every day. Okay, so now I'll just add in a few more streaks. And you can add dots if you want. So I can come back up here and put another knot right there. I'll put a happy little tree right here. Oh yeah. Happy little knot. And a little squirrel made a little chew mark right there. And over here, the deer scraped up along the tree right here. Okay, now I will let all this dry. Yeah, this has been under light for just a little bit. Now as I see it's darkening, it is a yellow shade, so she will know that there is something on there. But we're not telling her that it's glow in the dark. Let me see if it will actually glow. And I don't know if it'll show up on the screen or not yet. You guys see that or not? I couldn't really see it myself. Let me turn the light off and look. Okay, it's one of those paints that have to be out in the open for just a little bit. Now, I wonder... Yeah, why not? We'll just put a little bit of brown shade to that. Not much. Why? I didn't say who the first name. I don't even know the first name. I didn't even say where she lives. Just a friend of yours. It's just recording now. I'm not live. Okay. Alright. You can't. It's a friend of my wife. That's it. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. I like that. That one I got pretty deep with. Oh well. Well, I guess you gotta do them all now, huh? I think Bob Ross always said, hair and some hair. That's all you gotta do. Okay. Alright. So, that's all we done to that. And, one thing I do not like about the wood font is it is actually the S, but it does come out looking like a Z. But you can't really make an S look like an S with wood. But that's what it looks like. And all this is getting now is just a layer of shellac. And sorry, my hair's like this. It's been a long day. It's a little bit windy day out. But yes, go to victoryliquid.com and I'll go ahead and put a link to the page there. Use my code CrazyVapor. That will get you 25% off of your order. I still have the leather wallet up for raffle. If you do not know what that looks like, if you're just now watching this, couple of videos down below have it in the video. And I've only got just a few more spots left. I'm hoping to get this done by Christmas. Get it out by Christmas. If not, definitely by New Year's. And then I do have a new project I'll be starting on, and I like the way this wood cuts. It's actually pretty thick. Leather is about half of it, so yeah, I know you see a little bit right here. It'll get sanded, don't worry. I should have sanded it before I painted it, but I kind of wanted to seal or get all that done first, because I really don't like sawdust. As soon as it's dry, it's good to go. But I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and get out in nature, ground yourself, listen to some higher frequency music. I'm not talking about high pitched music, about stuff that will raise your inner vibration. It is most vitally important. These next 2 days, I've been I've been meditating quite well. As you can see, my artistic talent has come back. So I wish each and every one of you a good night, and God bless you. Whatever religion you are, may that entity bless you. May the Creator, whoever you choose, bless you. Have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. For most of you that are gonna watch this, and I wish each and every one of you a real good day. I love you all. Thank you very much. I'll see you in 5D.